On this week's episode, we talk about The Bluff.
And other pop culture news.
So this week we got to see a very fun, entertaining pirate movie starring Priyanka Chopra Jones and Jonas.
Right? She's the Jonas brothers.
Yep. You're right. Starring dang it, it's all gone now. Whatever. Starring this girl.
Priyanka Sci-Fi.
Nope. Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Karl Urban.
Yes. And Tim Morrison is there too.
Yes.
It's a fun new pirate movie on Amazon Prime Video. As far as I know, it didn't premiere in the theaters. It was exclusive there. It's an MGM movie, and it has MGM production value. It has a nice, interesting story. I think they fail in some aspects that I don't know if they want to make more, or I don't know if they keep it conspicuous. But anyways, gives us a quick synopsis.
Yeah, so the movie starts saying like the golden age of piracy is coming to an end. The British Navy is pretty much dominating the Caribbean, and so they've just about wiped out piracy, but there's still a few holdouts, including Karl Urban and his ship, and they capture this merchant vessel, and they find these gold bars with a very distinct mark. It's like, oh my gosh, where did you get these? We're going to find it. So they're torturing the captain to figure out where they get it.
One thing that I was talking about, you done? No, keep going. I'll go.
Yeah, that was like barely being. Anyway, so then we cut to this idyllic island with this cute house and lovely family.
Which you don't know what it is, right?
No, I think it was just sort of a nameless, like very, very little island.
Caribbean?
Yeah, somewhere in the Caribbean. We do know that, but we don't know. It's not like...
So the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes, they are. This is... yes. And Priyanka Chopra Jonas she's a mom now, so she's kind of taking care of her young sister-in-law, who's like stupid in love with a very stupid boy, and she also has a young son who has some problems with his legs, and they have this beautiful home and this farm, and they're waiting for their sailor, captain, merchant husband to come home, but who comes instead? The pirates.
Yeah.
And she's got to defend everybody because her past is dark and sketchy.
And
violence and shenanigans ensue.
Yeah, so Priyanka Chopra Jonas is the protagonist, is the main star of the movie, and it turns out that again, like you said, her past is shady, and little by little they reveal the relationship with her husband in their past. And both their pasts we call urban because they know each other. But anyways, I'm not gonna get into too much details there. It's action packed. It's fun and entertaining. It's there's a couple of things that I was like there was one line I swear there was a line that Karl Urban's character, Captain Jack. No.
Honestly, I don't remember any of their names. I just saw the actors.
Yeah.
But I'll get back to you on that one. She's...
Brandon.
Oh, yes. Ursula. He's Captain Connor.
Francisco Connor, right?
Yeah.
So he... At some point, I swear he says, it's like, for God and King, or for King and Country. I was like... Was he a pirate or a corsair?
So there was a moment, and most of the European empires used this extensively for a while, but they'd issue letters of marque to pirates and make them privateers. And privateer was someone who's basically a pirate on behalf of king and country.
Yeah, but then...
so maybe he was a privateer.
For a second,
and then,
for some contract, because their main objective is like they still outlaws. They still like very, very... out of the law.
Oh yeah, at this point in the movie, like he's super evil. He's basically it's this character from The Boys. Like he's very, very angry and he's hell bent on revenge at all costs.
That's him. That's not his character.
We've seen a couple of like slightly different roles
for
him, but now they're like
Elmer He's like, what a dwarf and a man and a
Yeah, but there
elf
he's
doing on the river mark. It's
there
like they
he's
just
not-
walking by
Right,
and he
but-
gets pissed because what you guys doing here?
He gets pissed because they're at war.
Yeah.
And everybody, like, nobody knows it but him. And he's, like, trying to keep this kingdom together, but his, like, freaking uncle, it's his uncle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his uncle is, like, seduced by Saruman and Wormtongue. And anyway, but he's not, like, hell-bent on revenge at all costs.
No revenge.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's
the
what I'm saying.
boys are the
So there
revenge
he's,
for
like,
it.
angry,
Okay.
but for very good reasons. And when he plays Bones in Star Trek, he's very grumpy. So, like, yeah, he's always a little grumpy and surly. But his last couple big roles, now he's, like, angry at the entire world and hell-bent on revenge at all costs. Nothing else matters.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
Anyways, so,
But the Karl Urban frown is...
So there's that line that got me confused because it felt like it's like, wait, now you good guys? And
No.
if they
I
want
think they were privateers
wanna,
for a hot
if
minute.
they want to put some ambiguity there to make us question his motivations and the protagonist or the hero motivations. It was. And the other thing was, it was when they revealed the past of the main character. There's some cool stuff. There's some, I don't know. I felt like it was so little into her story. It's like they show how she started and they show how she ended. Yeah, and she was a lot more than meets the eye when the movie starts. But besides that, it was fun. It was yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty basic. I mean, I don't know that I would go out of my way to watch it or to watch it again, but it was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it definitely fits in with, like, it is very much like Pirates of the Caribbean style, where it's like this very romanticized cinematic version of what pirates were. So there's just enough historicity to, like, you know, give it some flavor, but it's totally like a fantasy version.
Yeah.
But it's very fun and entertaining.
And that brings
And there was some...
That brings me the question of that character to the other characters. Like, oh, you survived on a pirate ship? I was like, yeah. How? Anyways, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually reminded me a lot of this great Disney movie from, like, I think the 60s called Swiss Family Robinson, where this family gets, like, stranded on an island on their way to New Guinea, and they have to, like, build their whole life there, and then eventually they have to defend themselves from pirates. So it kind of reminded me of that. Makes me want to go watch that again.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
Fun and entertaining.
Yeah.
As marketed, as sold.
Yeah. It's available on Amazon Prime Video. If you want to check if you're like into pirates or into to Priyanka or Karl or Temuera or pirates or you should check.
There we go. Yeah. That's all we got there. How about Fackham Hall?
Fackham Hall. Fackham with A.
Yeah.
Fackham
Yeah,
Hall.
that short A. It's a really
Yeah.
important vowel. It's doing a lot of work
Fackham?
here.
Wait, short A? What's a short A?
Ah.
Fa.
Not ah.
Ah.
It's broader. You're getting there.
Fackham.
There you go.
Fackham Hall.
There you go.
That's the name of the movie.
Uh-huh.
Not cursing you.
Promise.
It's starring Damian,
yeah.
Damon Lewis.
Uh-huh.
A bunch of people from Harry Potter. A
Yeah,
bunch of people
Catherine
from
Waterston, Tom
Jojo
Felton.
Hobbit.
Uh-huh. Thomasin McKenzie.
Jojo Rabbit, not
Yeah.
Hobbit.
No.
Mixing two movies. That could be a good. Anyways, and this one is a parody, is a satire of one famous beloved British show, Downton Abbey. That created its own derivative, its own clones and copies, right? One might say that Bridgerton is the more porn version of Downton Abbey.
No, Bridgerton is the porn version of Jane Austen.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know. I never seen. But anyways.
And what's
this
funny,
is a
Downton
parody.
Abbey itself is like there have been shows and movies set in that time, very much in that style, for decades in Great Britain. Downton Abbey is just like like the pinnacle and the
Yeah.
most recent.
And,
There's a whole show called Upstairs Downstairs or something like that, and Jeeves and Wooster was like a comedy, but like there's been a long fascination with this time period and the relationship between like the family and the help. So
Okay, so it's like soap opera, long running style of shows they have there. Okay, and they all like mini series format.
not all, but I'm
There's
saying
some-
like even Downton Abbey is not like groundbreaking and new. It's just like the most recent and arguably like the best produced
And
the
why
most
is the
dramatic.
best?
Just because it's like really captivating and
Yeah.
and you're right. The soap opera aspect is quite gripping.
Okay. Anyways, so Downton Abbey. We watched some movies. We talked. She watched the show. Anyways, this is a satire, a parody of that show about similar plot points about the rich people and the peculiarities and the lower people trying to deal with those and trying to survive. It's called Fackham Hall because it's
That's the name of the family's house.
yes, like Downton Abbey, and Damian Lewis plays the father, the patriarch of the family, and the lady from Harry Potter. What's her name?
Katherine Waterston.
Katherine Waterston plays the mother, and they started right away getting to the house. The shot getting to the house. And it has the family motto under the name of the house, and it's incestus
ad infinitum.
ad infinitum. It's like incest forever.
Yeah.
Which is something they wouldn't do that back at that time. Right? Back in the day, they would, right? But
No,
not
for
at that
sure.
time.
Up until quite recently.
Oh, I mean, it's coming back now, right? They make it illegal to marry your cousin, marry your sister, but that's because of the whole immigration problems they're having now. But back in the day, they had that, and I guess do Downton Abbey touch that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the heir. I don't think he's not like a first cousin, but he's like a second cousin or something that she ends up marrying. Like, it's an issue
Okay.
with these families when you limit the people, the eligible people you can marry, and then like strategically are marrying for purpose of like property rights and everything. You get into incest problems.
Okay. So I guess those absurd rich people problems, and they make a joke right away about incest, and if we could summarize the movie, it's about that. They have a daughter that needs to get married. Well, no, one daughter is getting married, and they have another one that is like his old rag. She's like 23.
23, darling. A dried up husk of a woman.
Yes. And they need to marry her to keep the family properties, the family inheritances in the family. So since they don't have male heirs, they're going to have to marry cousins. So there's that. Meanwhile, there's this young man who works in the city, and he...
He's an orphan and a pickpocket.
Yes, and he moves there for... He doesn't know. He only finds finds what at the end of the...
Yeah, so he's hired to deliver a letter to the family,
Yeah.
but when he gets there, they're like, "Oh, you must be the new hall boy," and he's like, yeah, sure."
Yeah, and he gets distracted with the pretty old rag, played by, what's her name?
Thomasin McKenzie.
Thomasin McKenzie from Jojo Rabbit and Lord of the Rings. And then starts this romance, and there's a wedding because this thing always has to have a wedding, but the wedding fails. Does the wedding fails on Downton Abbey?
All the time.
Okay, so there's a
and
wedding
butter, my
fail.
love.
Cousins, right? Because they all
Yes.
cousins. And then there's the shenanigans of the relationships. It's a very funny parody. I liked it.
It really is. And then there's a nice twist, like about halfway through, it shifts it from a Downton Abbey parody to an Agatha Christie parody. Because then we have a murder, and an inspector comes with a prodigious moustache.
What?
And,
His name is Inspector
yes.
Watt.
Yeah. It's very funny. So they just kind of like nail the time period. It's just very fun and delightful. Wildly inappropriate. Lots of jokes about well, yeah, lots of innuendo and
Yes.
not so innuendo, and
Yeah.
but very funny, very clever, especially given the cast.
One lordship, sir. He's a sir. He better be a sir.
Mm.
J.R.R. Tolkien
Yes,
comes by and gets inspiration. The writer.
Yes.
He likes to mention the writer. He's looking for inspiration for his book, The Hobbit. He talks in Elvish. He talks in Orcish, and it's an additional
They're
joke.
like, have you published anything? He's like, no, but I spent the last 12 years writing an alphabet for the Orcs.
Yes, yeah. Which I guess it is a thing on Downton Abbey too, right? To receive famous people, because in the last movie they had the jazz guy. What was his bucket?
Yeah, filmmakers and songwriters and people come in and out. So it's very much in that bent. In fact, I just watched the trailer, and one of the taglines is in the trailer is like, from the writers who watched the first 2 seasons of Downton Abbey. So it's anyways, but yeah, we were obviously both very entertained. And especially by the fact like Damian Lewis and Catherine Waterston tend to be very dramatic actors.
Yeah.
Even Thomasin McKenzie, like Jojo Rabbit wasn't a
Oh yeah, it wasn't
not
joking, yeah.
not a light
This was drama.
frolic of a film. So seeing like these actors who are typically like very heavy
too.
and prestigious. Yeah, well.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
He played a bully on a high school movie.
Pretty much. So he has like almost no screen time in the films.
Harry Potter?
It's like less than an hour across
Total?
8 films.
Really?
Yeah. It's very little.
But in the books, is more?
Oh yeah, in the books it's more.
Huh.
But not. I mean, anyway.
Wow.
It's not a lot, but boy, he made an impact. He did a lot with those 30 minutes or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, seeing these like very dramatic, prestigious actors play these completely absurd characters, it was very, very entertaining.
Yeah, it's definitely a surprise, refreshing to see. These people doing this. They might have a fun of it, because
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Playing a bad guy. It's when they cut, they joking, they people, right?
Yeah.
Unless you like a psycho method, like some people.
Yeah. Right, but no, I don't think. And this, I mean, who would bring method to this? But I think like Damian Lewis, Band of Brothers, World War II, liberating Europe, and like trauma and death and horrors of war, and then Billionaires, where it's like, I'm the psychopath who's gonna like take over the world behind the scenes, and now he's like, I'm a wealthy man who picks my nose. So it's just very funny.
There's a Shakespeare one of him that I want to watch. What's it called? Wolf Hall?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, but keep talking about him. There's also a spy one.
Mm-hmm. He's a very good actor. They all were. They were all very funny. I feel like all the jokes, lots of slapstick, lots of stuff based on Hilary Mantel's best. Okay, cool.
Okay, so it's not with Shakespeare. Never mind. I thought the hat, because the hat is
it
very
is.
Shakespeare.
Oh, Cardinal Wolsey and Thomas Cromwell. Yeah. So this is Henry VIII. This is a little before Shakespeare.
Yeah. Anyways.
But not much before. Anyway, yeah, clever, funny. There's like dumb jokes, dumb slapstick, ridiculous stuff happening in the background. Lots of like funny lines. At one point you see a map, and the map is you have to pause on the map because you only see the map for a couple seconds, but it's just covered in like really, really just dumb, cheesy, funny wordplay.
Oh yes, yeah.
Jokes like.
But anyway. granted, some places in England and even in America. In America, not so much. In America, I'll take it back. In America too, but you have places like Riverdale or Centerville or Treetop.
We have a.
What do you see?
There's a city here named Fruta.
Fruta.
Because of the fruit trees that grow there, and not to be confused with Fruit Heights. So lots of really creative.
Even the name places, right? You have like Brigham City, the city of Brigham. You have like Salt Lake City. Like
they didn't always try that hard.
Yeah, so that remains correct. But anyways, what else? It's funny. We recommend. It's very.
We had a good laugh.
It's if anything, it's very interesting because it's really close, if not the same as some of the same type of parody that Americans do so well, right? Since forever, including like Airplane and including
very much in the same vein as Airplane.
Naked Gun. There's like what is it? There was some. There's a classic one on Naked Gun. It's like cigar. It's like, yes, it is. Right.
Yes.
There's like some similar on this. It's like, yes.
It is very much that style of humor. I actually thought of that a few times. Yeah. So I feel like if you enjoyed Airplane, if you've watched Downton Abbey or any Agatha Christie adaptations, you'll get a kick out of this.
Yeah. It's fun. Yeah.
It's very funny, and the humor ranges from like slapstick to cheesy to just very witty and funny, and we laughed through the whole thing.
Yeah, it's available on HBO Max, whatever they call themselves this week. It might be some theaters out there, maybe the dollar store theater, because it was on the theaters not long ago. It just came out on streaming this week. We saw streaming movies. You're gonna catch up with some streaming pearls. There's some good stuff in these two, but definitely it. So Fackham How, it's available on again HBO Max, whatever they call themselves this week. Because, there's like people trying to buy the company, names might change.
So for now it's HBO. It was Max, now it's HBO again.
Yeah, but they're gonna
what
join
happens
with Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be called Paramax. No.
Yeah.
If they call Paramax, I'll sue because that's my idea. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the box office. Hoppers, this is the latest from Disney Pixar, kicked off with a $41 million opening. The Bride did not do so well. They only brought in about $8 million.
Yeah, and it's being poorly reviewed. So, one consequence of the other, or vice versa. Yeah, which is kind of sucks because Jessie Buckley, she's like nominated, most likely gonna win the Oscar.
That's right,
this
for
weekend.
Hamnet.
For Hamnet, they're gonna watch this week, and this one apparently is bad, but we don't know for sure that yet because we didn't watch it. We might not watch it.
I'm not
Anytime
super eager to
soon,
watch
yeah,
it. I feel like the
there's
timing
other
is
things.
wrong because we just had this like Frankenstein masterpiece, and I get the cast is exciting, but like, because it's Christian Bale and what was her name? Jessie Buckley, and we've got the
Jake
Gyllenhaals.
Gyllenhaal.
Maggie made it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not like dying to see it.
Oh well.
But for Pixar, this was a big one. This broke a 9-film streak from Warner Brothers. I don't know what exactly. Anyway, but it was also the last Pixar movie to come out was Elio, and that completely bombed.
They've been bombing. That's why they're going
so
back.
this is a nice rebound.
They're going back to the remakes, reboots, revivals. There's more Toy Story coming. There's more Shrek coming, and of course Elsa and all the.
But this one
animations
isn't a
that have
reboot
ended.
or a revival. It's
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
This is actually a breath of. It's like, whoo.
Yeah.
But and before that, all the failures before this one is what causes the reboots to come. This one was in the slot, and they got lucky, and maybe it might bring some life to. Hey, we can make original.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. We shall see. Meanwhile, over on streaming, Alan Richardson's War Machine hit 39.3 million views on its opening weekend. And Bridgerton stayed on top also with 13.1 million views in its 6th week of the most recent season.
Okay. War Machine looks good. We also most likely going to watch this week.
Okay.
And talk about next week.
Okay, cool. Rooster became HBO's most watched comedy debut in over 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, with 2.4 million viewers.
Wow.
What was that one? I don't remember.
Bill Lawrence. Is that one with Steve Carell?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, wow. It's
Okay.
good, it's fun, but it's like, wow, I guess people really need to... I mean, Steve Carell, right, on a TV show, people like start drooling for some Michael Scott.
So there's this interesting phenomenon, like the entertainment industry did really well throughout the Great Depression. So this was a time when like nobody had any money, nobody had jobs. It was a very bad, very dark, but entertainment still did well because we still need to escape and get a break from real life. And so I feel like comedies are going to keep doing well.
Yeah, it's a Bill Lawrence show who also has a new show, new Scrubs on ABC. Also is producing Shrinking, and produced Ted Lasso. So he's on a really good timing. And to have Steve Carell there, it's working really well. So it's a HBO Sunday night shows, like their prime, the best shows. They put it there right before or after, I don't know, because I don't have cable. Who does? But it's right,
Right.
before or right after DTF St. Louis. That I must say, the first episode was like, ugh,
The first episode I was
that?
like, what? Why are we
This
watching
one
this?
is like, now it's getting interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot more to meet the eye. Not only Indiana Jones naked.
Yeah,
If you've seen the show, you know I'm not exaggerating.
Don't get me wrong. It's
yeah.
still weird.
It
And
is.
it's still kind of icky.
Yeah.
But now there's there's a plot.
Yeah,
that
it's
I'm
weird.
into.
It's surreal. It's like even how the characters are. Like that, the lady detective. She's like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, come on. It's like it's like enough.
It's weird on purpose.
Yeah, I know, but I mean that's been done so much, you know.
Yeah.
Even like some versions of Sherlock and how he's like borderline autistic, you know. And it's like on that vibe. But again, they decided to do this. If anything, the show started to get interesting. We see what comes next.
Yep. Okay, let's look at some industry news. Casey Wasserman's agency is rebranding as the CEO leaves.
Yeah, so Casey Wasserman, he's the head of the Los Angeles Olympic Committee. I think that's what they call it. So he's a big man. They're organizing the Olympics, and he was exposed on what's the bucket? Jeffrey Epstein list.
Yeah.
So everybody wants him out, like literally everybody, even the mayor wants him out. And because of those sexual harassment, sexual allegations, everybody is distancing themselves from him. And he has this agency, and all these music superstars that he worked with, they're like, nope, I'm out. So instead of leaving the Olympics and trying to fix the situation in his company, he's like sticking around for the Olympics. I'm gonna do it. It's my thing. And he moved out of the company to try to salvage the company, to win on both sides. You know, Hollywood playing the devil and a bigger devil. And they changed the name of the company, because the company carried his name. Now they changed to what? The firm?
The team.
The team. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yep, there is that indeed. In the meantime, you thought we were done with Paramount Warner? No, never. The drama continues. The Teamsters Union says can't do it. Can't merge. Can't let this happen.
Yeah, well,
So
we'll see.
we will see.
David Ellison held the first press conference as, you know, this new formerly company. And there's some people that noticed there was some DC what they call it? Oh gosh, he didn't call it DCU. He called it DCEU.
No one has more hope than Zack Snyder fans. I feel like, or rather, like no one is hope more easily sparked than Zack Snyder fans.
I literally wearing the shirt.
That's right.
This is a coincidence, but yeah. Another thing about DC, Warner and such. We talked, I think, last week or the week before, that Supergirl lost its soundtrack, guys, sound score, music, whatever. What they call that?
What is it, like composer?
Composer.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. And then they went for help and got a very good composer that worked for Zack Snyder. Junkie
That's
XL, I
right.
can't remember his real name, but he does have a real name. And a very talented guy. They went to get him. And what happened this week is that they also lost him. They're going for the third composer.
The heck?
Yeah, things are not going good for Supergirl.
I feel like that's usually not where the drama is on a production.
Well, that's
Or maybe we just don't hear
that's one that we finding out. There might be some that they keep so tight and so secret that, you know, because the director is a puppet. She is this one the one that is a woman? No, this one is a guy. It's a guy that directed The Flash.
Yeah.
Gillespie. Can't remember his last name. His first name. He's sort of like a puppet. He does whatever James Gunn says, because he wants to stay there and part of the group. Because some other directors that say, I can do better, they leave, right? Like on Solo, Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Or Chris Miller and Phil Lord. I can't remember his name. But they left So, we don't have to do that. We want to do our movies. Katherine Kennedy said, no, you're going to do my movie. And then says, we out. So they left. And they did Lego. They did Deadpool. They good.
They did fine.
Yeah. But this guy, he wants to stay there, be part of the group. So whatever James Gunn does, he says. So there might be other problems that the director and the producers are covering up. But the music is definitely one they're showing. It's like third composer. Yeah. The music either going to suck or going to suck. And there's more problems.
Yeah, so
But
we're
anyways,
not holding our
more about
breaths,
Paramount?
obviously. A little bit. No, I think that's it. Oh, no, that's not. Tencent is considering investing in the deal. So this is a Chinese tech company. They'd already committed $1 billion to fund Ellison's bid, but then they backed out because there were national security concerns because China.
Yeah.
But I guess now they're back in.
Yeah, but now they might be back in. Yes, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of debt. So they're gonna try to. I mean, they're gonna cut costs if a merger happens to do that.
Yeah.
And they're gonna try to find investors. So everybody put some money, and hopefully in the near future, everybody makes money back.
Yep. Okay, in the meantime, Live Nation has settled a Department of Justice antitrust suit for over $200 million. And this is because of the Ticketmaster monopoly and the way they were like charging fees and making it very difficult for people to get tickets and providing terrible service. Like, anyway, a bunch of states sued. A bunch of states are actually not involved in the settlement. I think there are some states that are still holding out.
Yeah.
The judge Aaron Subramanian, called the agreement entirely unacceptable, and he was told about it only days after it was struck. So it's a settlement, but nobody's very happy about it.
Yeah, and it's a settlement is both an admission of guilt and a loss for the plaintiffs, because you're not getting what you deserve, because you deserve much more in the company in the what's the name is the plaintiff versus the
defendant.
The defendant
No,
and the
there's
defendant. They
Pretty sure I got that wrong.
they know they're gonna lose a lot more, so they try to pay a little less. So it's never good. So there's that.
Yeah, but they really screwed up. They created this whole structure where they locked in venues to exclusive contracts, but then like we're charging all these fees, so then like customers couldn't get tickets and artists weren't getting all the money they were supposed to do. Like nobody is happy with how they were running things.
And again, a settlement doesn't quite stop them from keep doing it.
No, but there are states, and don't quote me on this. Maybe I should. I'll just say. I feel like I read somewhere that like Utah and several other states were going to keep pushing to set things up so that venues don't have to exclusively sell with Ticketmaster or something like that. Trying to break this up to give people better options.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
And of course, that kind of things makes it's easy, it's convenient for people selling it and people buying it. But of course, there's this. The necessity is the mother of invention, right? Like I said, Thomas Edison. That with that problem, we need a solution. And a solution is some let's say NBA or a basketball team. They might, as long as they're not in deals with those companies yet, and they might. But anyways, an artist, for one, he might sell his own tickets through his own website, and cut the middleman, make more money, and make it easier for who's selling and who's buying. But anyways, that's only an idea that some people might be willing to do, some people might not. But with AI, things gets a lot easier concerning doing things like that. Right?
For sure.
But anyways.
Yeah, so just fact checking. So far, 38 states were part of this suit. Only Oklahoma and Arkansas have agreed to this settlement, and a whole bunch of other states.
So who gets the money?
That's a good question. I don't know if it's like the states or does it go to, I don't know.
Okay.
That's a really good question. Anyway, so like technically there's a settlement, but nobody's very happy about it.
Okay.
In the meantime, YouTube is apparently the world's largest media company.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're here, part of the world's largest media company.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't forget to click the bell, click subscribe. Was it here or was it?
I don't know. Click the bell.
Anyways, the numbers come from
Moffett Nathanson.
Yes.
Apparently, it's worth up to $560 billion.
That's it?
Jeez. Yeah.
5 billion?
No, 560 billion.
Okay, good. Because 5 billion is like, what?
That's not it. Yeah.
That's pocket change for David Zaslav that is
Right.
laughing off everybody now.
Serious. Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable with capitalism. I think it's a good system. It's not great, but it's definitely the best we've got. But every now things like this make me think, maybe there is something to the eat the rich. Like maybe this is just so ridiculous that he can like drive a company into failure and make billions of dollars off of it.
Well, in his defense, he didn't drove the company into failure. He bought a company into failure because it's from Discovery. And he bought a company that was into failure, and he didn't improve. So now he's selling for more than what he bought.
So what did he contribute?
Well, he bought the company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right.
And he's selling for more.
My point stands.
It's if anything, is like there's was it saying a fool born every day? Is that okay? Is that what you say?
Yeah, there's a sucker born every minute.
A sucker every minute.
something.
Yes. Anyways, so yeah, and they got two, Netflix and Paramount fighting each other.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Which just tells me like this company is worth something. He should have been able to do something with it.
Oh, he
if
did.
These other companies want it so bad.
Yeah.
It just really bugs me.
It's for the catalog. A lot of these deals is because of the catalog. Yeah.
All right. Moving on. I'll get over it.
Because catalog is forever, right? If you buy Warner Brothers catalog, everything that Warner Brothers produced already, and is making money on streaming, on broadcast, on home videos, on merchandise, that it's trademark, it's copyrighted forever. I mean, no, technically not forever. You had to renew.
Sure.
And there's the whole 100 years, but at least for 100 years since the thing came out, when it becomes public domain, that's like a cash cow of money. But anyways.
Yeah. All right, let's look at the award shows. Nikki Glaser is going to come back to host Golden Globes in 2027.
And Conan is coming back this Sunday to host the Oscars. This is Sunday, right?
I think so.
If it's not, yeah, whatever.
F1 won a top award from the Cinema Audio Society.
Yeah,
that tracks.
Which says much, and should win some technical categories in the Oscars.
Oh, for sure.
Even though it's going the greatest Avatar, the last Firebender. No, what's it called? The Ash and Fury.
Avatar, the fire people
Epic
are bad.
Fury. No, that's Iran operation. Anyways, yeah. So, but yeah, F1 was a very entertaining, very well done movie. For sure.
The Oscars. Oh my gosh, so much drama. So ABC reported a threat. ABC reported that the FBI said that there was a threat from maybe Iranian drones striking the Oscars in Los Angeles. And Gavin Newsom said that these threats should top their mind, and this is a whole thing. And then the White House said that actually there was no such threat.
Yeah.
So
there's someone making some drama for the drama award show.
I guess so. I mean, we're kind of at a point where, like, for the next little while, any major event in the United States is probably going to need some, like, heightened security.
Oh yeah,
for
and
sure.
Of course for these people that believe we live under an autocracy, under a tyrant. Of course they're gonna we go to the supermarket and stuff like that. But there is some problems happening. There was just a synagogue that was attacked by terrorists
in Michigan, right?
Yeah. And of course there was the guy with the guys with bombs.
The teenagers in New York.
That brought bombs to a protest in front of the mansion, the governor's mansion, and the media has been twisting the crap out of it because they said, these two poor innocent boys from Pennsylvania, they came all the way here to stop this white supremacist protest. It's like, no, they were terrorists.
Oh, and there was another one where the wording, like, while technically correct, the wording of the report heavily implied that it was the white supremacists throwing the bombs. And I think let's get to a place where, as we say on Reddit, everyone sucks here. The white supremacists and also the terrorists.
Yeah.
But it was the terrorists who were trying to kill people. Great that they did it, and there have been some phenomenal, like, there's this one photograph that's incredible of this cop leaping over the barrier to, like, grab these guys and the bombs. Like, so really spectacular moment on the part of the NYPD and, like, saving lives and catching these guys and all that.
And even in the organization, you see a crack because you you see the crack that is the mayor. And it was like it was like straight off a sketch out of SNL, right?
Oh yeah.
These terrorists, Arabic Muslims, Americans, terrorists come to throw bombs at this protest, and straight off of SNL sketch, the mayor comes and says, "Oh,
Islamophobia is bad.
Islamophobia is bad." Is it really? Come on! It's like,
Yes.
oh gosh,
Yes.
shameless.
Islamophobia is bad. But
But-
these kids were ISIS.
They were actually
radicalized
ISIS
and were like
Muslim.
they were very open about. Just
So, anyways,
Anyway.
so there's that. What? How we got that? Oh, the award shows.
Yes.
Anything else about the award shows?
no, that's it for award
Okay,
shows.
so the
but
award-
plenty more drama.
Yeah, but the award show, the apex, the biggest one, Oscar, is this week. Past week was the Actors Award. There was like drama about Timithee Chalamet brought his mom,
Yes.
didn't brought his girl, and his mom was not fashionably appropriate. But anyways, not gonna touch that.
Stupid.
But the Oscars are coming, and we'll see what happens. There's like Sinners, one better than another. Two movies that are like and there's the actresses. There's some decent talent there. Actors, it would be Michael B. Jordan playing twice. Will be Timithee Chalamet. Timithee Chalamet got into trouble this week
He sure did.
because, well, what he did.
Okay, so this is like a town hall event with CNN, and he said he was worried that theatrical movie going, he doesn't want it to end up like the ballet or opera, where artists want to, quote, keep this thing alive even though no one cares about it anymore.
Ooh, the opera crowds. And by crowds, I mean 3 people.
Yeah, like he's not wrong, and I say this as like a classically trained musician. I minored in music. I went to opera, like I've been to several operas, and he's not wrong, guys. He's not wrong. Opera and ballet, ballet less so, but like opera especially, they gotta do something to be like relevant or interesting because
6 hours in Italian is like, oh man.
these stories, like they go on, and like it's there's some of the greatest music ever written comes from the opera, no doubt. But the entire opera as a production is expensive and it's long-winded. And there's like modern operas being written, and like I have never heard one that made me think, oh yeah, that sounds like something we should spend money on. Like,
Modern operas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if the
I
classics
don't
are
know.
dying more than it would take over, it sounds very unlikely.
Yeah, I'm saying like as an art form, I don't think it works.
Yeah.
I don't think it works anymore.
Yeah.
At least not enough. So like yeah, was he out of line? He's out of line, but he's not wrong.
Right, yes. But anyways, everybody knows the best opera comes from Bugs Bunny. So it's still alive. But anyway, so yeah, he got in trouble into that. And there's some critics on both sides coming to him. But we'll see if he wins or not. Couldn't care less. We didn't see his movie
We
yet.
have not seen Marty Supreme. No.
We've seen Sinners, and I thought okay, Michael B. Jordan was okay. I didn't think it was like... who's the other ones?
fine.
Who's the other ones? All the Oscar nominee actors.
I don't have the list.
Yeah, check it. Let's go.
Okay.
Like, on
Well,
the fly.
we've got a whole list
That's
here to
okay.
get
Yeah,
through.
that's okay. We're gonna get
All
there.
right, all right.
Yeah, I just
Clock's
wanna
ticking.
touch that.
Oscars. So you want the best actor nominees?
Actors only. Yeah.
Okay. Best actor nominees.
Yeah.
2026.
Yes, we have Timithee Chalamet for Marty Supreme.
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio for One Battle After Another.
Ethan Hawke.
We didn't see
Blue
that movie,
Moon,
but I heard it's really good on this movie, The Golden what?
The Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
And Wagner Moura.
Wagner
For
Moura from
Secret
The Secret
Agent.
Agents, the Brazilian movie. Also nominated for Best Foreign Language Movie, I think is what they call it now. And that one does not have a chance. It would be a big... What's the name of that horse that nobody bets on it but wins?
Oh, Dark Horse.
It would be a dark horse. Because between Chalamet and yeah.
Yeah.
But
Do you want a supporting actor?
Nah, we good.
Okay.
We
Do
good.
you want actress?
Nah, we good.
Okay.
We talk about that on next episode when we see the results. But again, there's not a lot of surprise. You can always tell.
By this
It's an
point,
election.
it's been really consistent, like
Yeah.
all the other award shows.
Yeah, and it's and there's nothing like, whoa, this movie will last for ages. It's like a movie you watch and next week you forget. But anyways, what else?
Okay, some more drama. Rosanna Arquette is like getting into it this week.
Yeah.
She condemned Weinstein's ongoing denial She says, nope, the rapes happened.
Well,
It was a real thing that happened, and he did it in the end. And then Quentin Tarantino got really annoyed at her because she criticized his use of the N-word. And he said, quote, I hope the publicity you're getting from 132 different media outlets writing your name and printing your picture was worth disrespecting me.
jeez.
The hair flip was implied.
Diva.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to say one thing about this. You know who brought Tarantino from nothingness to famehood?
Was
right?
it Weinstein?
It was Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. What a mess. What a mess. Anyway, yeah, no, the guy's obnoxious and weird. Apparently when Maya Hawke was gonna work on a movie with him, she asked her mom for advice, and her mom said, keep your shoes on. Because he's got a foot fetish.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ugh. But gosh darn it, he's made some good movies.
Yeah. He is coming out with a play at the West End.
Yes.
It's called The Plinkinges Blackenfleers.
Popinjay Cavalier.
Yes. And is a swashbuckle satire type of a comedy.
Okay.
So it's coming there. He's trying new waters. Now the theater.
Yes. Okay, Tilly Norwood had made her debut in a music video.
Oh crap! I forgot to watch that. Did you watch that?
No.
I wanted to watch that.
But why? Why does this matter? Why do we care about an actress in a music video?
Well, because she's AI.
Yeah.
It's not real, and everything on the clip is AI, and she's being praised as like there's like talent agents trying to sign her, because one of those AI phenomena. So
weird.
that happened. We're gonna see it, and we'll talk about it next week if you remember. But you can see it on YouTube. It's called "Don't." I'm not a puppet.
I'm not a puppet.
I'm not a puppet. Yes.
Yep, starring Tilly Norwood, who's not a person.
Yeah, but
Hey.
not a puppet.
Yeah. We finished up Ted Season 2 this week, and Seth MacFarlane says there's no plan to do a Ted Season 3 because of how expensive it is.
Yeah, it's basically CGI costs, I guess, because it's very sitcom, it's limited setting, the actors are not expensive, I would believe. The writer's definitely cheap, super cheap, if you know what I mean. But the CGI of the bear, and also the AI to reproduce real figures from the 1990s.
Bill Clinton.
Yes, it's all the costs, but he's not in the slums yet, because Hulu ABC announced Fox Hulu announced a spin-off of Family Guy, a show for Stewie, and they already commissioned two seasons. Yeah.
2 seasons. That's so much. That's so much Stewie. Okay, Meghan Markle's brand is breaking from Netflix.
Okay, it's just funny.
I don't
because
care.
Netflix is we are out. It's like she said she had a show. She has a show, or she had a show. I don't know if it was officially canceled, but she at the end of season 1, she was celebrating online. It's like, yes, people, we got renewed. BS. She never got renewed. They show the so-called 2 seasons that she claims as one, and released as part 1 and part 2. But she was like selling this like, it's so great we got renewed. So far she never got renewed. Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently her products suck. Like she sells scandals and people say it smells bad.
It's nothing she does is anything that I'm interested in. So, like, it's not something I'm paying attention to at all. But it's also, like I don't blame them at all for wanting to leave the royal family. Like, what a mess. What an expensive institution of generational trauma that nobody needs anymore.
Yeah.
I don't blame them for walking out. But they've worked so hard to stay in the limelight. And it just makes it really hard. I don't understand.
Yeah.
So I'm not wasting brain cells on
and that's
that.
And that's beside all the dark stuff, because there's rumors that she's already sitting with publishing companies to allegedly sell a book about the divorce. So yeah. But anyways,
I don't know. We could just ignore them.
Yeah,
Ignore them,
yeah.
and it could go away.
Death to all kings. Yeah,
And
no
that would
monarchy.
Be,
yeah,
no kings and the monarchy.
Yeah.
I used to think I was like really into the monarchy. No, I just thought Elizabeth II was pretty cool. so glad I'm American, and this is somebody else's mess to deal with.
But yeah, if anything, Charles, there's this whole rumor too that Charles might step down soon and William would take over. But yada yada.
I might get interested in the monarchy again.
Yeah. Anyways,
let's say there's the problem with monarchy. Sometimes you have a cool monarch, and sometimes you have one who just.
Oh gosh.
And,
but anyways, there's also, but coming from England too. Apparently, they want to try to get rid of trial by jury. It's like,
what the heck is that about?
It's a whole mess there. It's.
Oh my word!
England has fallen, and it's not an exaggeration. But anyways.
All right, Marshall's got a second season renewal from CBS.
Yeah, it's doing really good. Another Tyler Sheridan property. Yeah, we're gonna check eventually, which is a spin-off from Yellowstone. But you go back to that.
Some very exciting news for 80s and 90s television and movie fans. Sylvester Stallone is joining the John Rambo prequel.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger is working on a King Conan, Predator, and Commando 2.
Yeah. Predator, King Conan is like Conan as an old man, now a king of Samaria.
Yeah.
So based on comic books, it's pretty cool. We'll see what happens if that happens.
And Brooks Nader has joined the Baywatch reboot over at Fox as a regular.
Also joined by Petey Pachivis.
Noah Beck and Shay Mitchell.
Noah Beck, that's what I mean.
Yes, I figured. So Brooks Nader is gonna play Celine, the sharp-tongued captain of the Zuma Beach lifeguards.
Oh gosh, sharp-tongued captain. It's like it's.
Oh my word.
Such Sophie. Anyways.
I don't want to watch. Anyway, let's talk about the DCU.
Will they run?
Of course, in slow motion. That's like the bread and butter of the show. The foundation upon which they are built.
Oh gosh, we'll see.
Oh my word. I think I told you my only interest in the show
She's a model. She's a modern reality
Barbie.
star. I don't know. She might be famous. I don't know.
Yeah, not anything that we watch. Okay, DCU Lanterns trailer.
Disaster. It sucked really bad. We saw it. It was like ridiculous. It's like SNL could do better. It's a joke of a joke. Fans are fixing it.
The suit is yellow, guys. The suit is yellow. And, like, this is bad on several levels. Because, first of all, Green Lantern wears a green suit. It's very basic. But also,
name.
It's in the name. But also, in that universe, in that world, the yellow lanterns are, like, their arch nemesis, right?
They're bad guys.
Yeah. They're all about, like, fear and like, Sinestro. And, like, so it's, like, it is so bad.
Yeah. But it's clear that besides a couple of jokes in the beginning where he jokes about Jon Stewart being a substitute teacher, everything else in the trailer is bad. They clearly want to kill off Hal Jordan and they make him look as bad as they can to like get rid of this guy. We have our new diverse lantern. And it's like, they could survive together.
It just makes John
which
look worse.
Which they did in the books. They still do. There's several other lanterns. If any class a hero, the lanterns there's. But how is the OG? He's the best. He's the one that people goes to counsel because he knows he's powerful. He hasn't fallen off, but he came back. He's still the best. But
there's room for them. They have a whole galaxy to guard, if you will.
True.
And
that's not the thing. This show, this trailer is not about galaxies. It's about the going to a backwater town to solve a crime. It's like, oh wow.
So once again, it feels like he like saw the title and saw some art and was like, did not research the IP at all. And by research, I mean like read a single comic book or watch the cartoons.
They tell them not to. And again, the writers are mediocre for starters, and then they don't read the material. The lantern looks like a can of Mountain Dew. But anyways, it all sucks. The fans are fixing it, but there's not much they can fix when it's bad. And well.
Oh well. Okay, Universal is extending their theatrical window to 5 weekends this year, and they're gonna lengthen that even more in 2027.
Yeah.
They used to guarantee only 3 weekends in the theater before going to streaming. So. This is kind of a big deal. On that note, Legend of Aang: The Last Airbender. The director says the film he deserves to be seen in the theaters. Such a really good movie, but
it's gonna be released on streaming.
Yeah.
On Paramount.
Oh well. Kate Winslet is joining The Hunt for Gollum.
That's an interesting one. She's a good actress, she's talented.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be an elf.
Yeah, I don't know. She could be.
She's gonna be a Valar. No, they're not gonna touch that. They can't. It's in the Silmarillion.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, the role is wrapped under wraps. Is that what I say?
Yes,
under wraps.
Under wraps. Yeah. Disney Plus has rolled out Verts this week.
Ooh, what's Verts?
It's a vertical video. you know, like social media. I don't know. Every time I see this headline as I was like putting that stuff together today, I just think of Steve Buscemi and be like, "Hello, fellow youths."
Right.
Like it's the same energy. It's not good.
Yeah.
Like, please stop
They
trying to make
they not only do
it's-
that, they make a big deal about it. It's like
It's so funny.
Yeah.
They're like, anyway, so that happened. Tinkerbell's getting a live action series though.
Okay.
So that could be fun. We shall see. There are some really fun animated
They
movies.
said they're casting Lizzo. I was thinking
No.
about
Liz Heldens and Bridget Carpenter are working on it.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are.
Yeah, they're right. It's producers.
Okay.
Not the actors. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there are some very delightful animations already, about, like feature length.
I mean, I would
About
say
Tinkerbell, so-
I would say Pixar Carpenter. Duh.
Yeah, she's the right size
small,
already.
she's
Yeah,
blonde,
she's teeny and blonde.
Yeah.
That
She
could
likes
work.
to wear very little clothes, like Tinkerbell.
It's true. It's very on brand
Yeah.
for her. Kind of mischievous.
Yeah, but she's working on what is she's working on? It's oh gosh, is Wizard of Oz?
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's not Wizard of Oz. Oh gosh, Cinderella. She's working on some property. But anyways, we come back to it.
Super Mario Galaxy found their Yoshi.
Yeah, Donald Glover,
Mm-hmm.
which I hope he does like he doesn't use his voice. He lowers his voice. Lowers or high? High?
I think it would be raises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To sound like Yoshi, because if he just uses his voice, because the guy that does Toad, right, is Keegan Michael Peel. I thought he did a very good job because we know it's him, but he's you know he does a good voice work for the character, you know. So I hope, but we'll see.
Okay.
Soon to say.
Yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters is getting a sequel officially from Netflix, the original directors.
Yeah, and also about the Oscars, they will perform at the ceremony.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, those girls, the performances we've seen so far have been great.
And they play on the radio all the time. I don't listen to much radio, but this week a couple of times like I catch up to my podcast, to my news, and I listen to the radios like both times they played like twice each.
It's a bop. It's a really good song.
But also at the Oscars, the Marvel Family Universe will be there, and
Nice.
also we talked about Rob Reiner, the
Yes.
kids from what's the movie called?
Oh,
Stand by Me.
Stand by Me.
Yeah, will be there. And there was also announced that there will be like a sort of reunion comedic moment with Rose Byrne and Kristen Wiig and the rest of the cast of Bridesmaids.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very good. Okay, well, last but not least, William Shatner, he's turning 95 in a couple weeks, revealed that he actually had to have surgery after a wild horse accident sent him flying. He and his wife have, they do horses and horse-related charities and things. Anyway, he said, "I'm not a young stuntman anymore." So.
Yes, he said it.
He said it. He's actually releasing a heavy metal album.
No.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Which, I don't know if we've told the story, but Jess Harnell tells the story all the time where they're neighbors and William Shatner thinks he's Gene Simmons
Yes.
or something, and so Jess Harnell just plays along with it, so one time he's like, "Yeah, rock on," and William Shatner goes like, "Oh, believe me, I intend to."
I did too.
Anyway, so then I saw the news about the metal album, like,
Okay. Yeah.
doing it.
Yes. Full circle.
He intends to.
We see. Oh, I want to hear that.
Yeah.
But anyways, that will be for the future. For this week, that's all. We come back next week with more pop culture news, entertainment. May the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.